And I'm so excited to bring up our headliner closing out tonight's show. I mentioned what they've done in terms of work, but in terms of stand-up, they've been seen at Caroline's on Broadway, as well as the Comedy Cellar. She's kind of a big deal. Mama is booked and busy. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Everybody put your hands together right now for Nonye Brown.
Yay. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Okay, so I'm coming off like one of the best weeks of my life because last Friday I went to the coochie doctor and she told me that I'm perfect. She used the word perfect. And just in time for Pride Month, I'm going to go around and I'm going to give people free samples like Baskin Robbins. I'm just out there. I'm going to be out there with that spoon. I'm so excited. I've already started flirting. I've developed a new way to flirt with people where I don't actually have to talk to them because I drive a car. You see me in my car right now. I flirt from my vehicle. That's right. I will make eye contact with somebody and I'll just give them one of these and they'll know what's up. They'll know what's up. And it gets real fun when you go through tunnels and stuff because I'll be coming out the tunnel and I'll just be flashing a titty. And I like to call that a drive-by nuding. Okay. So y'all can take that from me. It's a drive-by nuding. You got to do it. Everybody has to do that one. All right. But I will say that since coronavirus, I have become a very, very dusty, dry person. I'm very, very dry in places that used to be wet, right? And I'm very, very wet in places that used to be dry, right? With all these Zoom shows, with all the lights, I'm talking top lip, sweaty, right? And then down there should, not be as dry as it is, okay? So also top lip, it's a problem, okay? Yesterday I rolled over in bed and I started a small bushfire, okay? That's what happened to me. Just a bushfire. It was wild. I went hiking with some friends even recently. Yes, they were white. And I got lost in the woods. I did. But I used to be a Girl Scout, so it wasn't a problem. I was like, let me build a little lean-to. It'll be okay. But then it started to rain, and my fire went out. My matches got wet, but it was okay because I had one log left. I looked down at my nipple. It was dry. I struck the log on my nipple, and I survived the night. I did. The Girl Scout, okay? But real talk, the backs of my hands and my nipples do look like crumpled up eggshells. So if y'all have some money for retinol, please tip me at the end of this. I need that. It's just at Nonye Brown-West on Venmo. Please save me from being ashy. I can't be out here looking dusty, okay? I am a married person. Which, it's fine, I guess. It's like crazy. Vanessa, I'm friends with Vanessa, and she's one of the people that's just like, break up. Yes, I was. Every single time. But, if we broke up, it would be for ridiculous reasons. Like, one of the reasons would be because I used to be rich, and I used to be the breadwinner, and now I'm not, and I'm jealous. So I hate it. I hate being the broke bitch in the relationship. I do hate it a lot. I hate when my spouse makes more money than me. That's just that's a me problem. That's a me problem. Okay. And I'm married interracially, so there's probably levels to that. And he is a white. I don't know how everyone feels about interracial relationships. Y'all like him? You like them? Like, woo, if you like the interracial relationships. Okay, y'all are on the same page as me. I don't like them. I don't like them either. So thank you for validating that. It's because I did marry a white, and not only did I marry a white, I married a white from where? Connecticut. Okay, that's the worst type. That's the worst type of white. It really is. Being married to a white from Connecticut is like being married to the villain from any 80s movie, okay? Like popped collar, blonde hair, rich parents, probably hate Black people. I don't know. That's how you learn about each other each day. That's marriage, okay? It's wild. As I'm saying this, because I'm doing this in my car right now, as I'm saying this, one of the gentrifiers in this area of New York that I'm in right now just walked by with ski poles. See, that she's from Connecticut. I know she's from Connecticut. I'm a Nigerian person, so I have a very regal African name. And this is like one of the reasons that I feel like me and my husband probably shouldn't be together. Because my first name, very regal and African, very long, it's Chukwunoyerem. That's my full first name, okay? And that stands for Messiah, okay? It means Jesus. I'm a disappointment, that's right. But my husband's name is like the whitest name you've ever heard in your life. his name is Hunter. Okay.
Mm.
So our couple's name is Messiah Hunter. That's just evil. That's just the stuff of the devil. That means that segregation was probably correct, right? Messiah Hunter. Nobody wants that. And Hunter, that's not just a white name, it's a white activity. Okay. That is a white activity. You don't see us out there with them with guns. No, we're not doing it. So my grandmother, she will make fun of me sometimes because Nigerian people, if you have an English name in Nigeria, that means you're a mistake. That just means you're a mistake. Nobody wants you. That's just true. So when my grandmother gets mad at me, she'll say, imbra Nonye, which is Kalabari in my language, biggest diss in my language. And it means we should have named you Hunter, which is real messed up. I get so mad about that. It's not my favorite, okay? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And so I have in-laws too. I'll tell you about them. And yeah, rich, white. One thing I say, actually, I don't even know if they're rich, to be honest, but they did buy me something one time and I liked it. So I do like that. And they will buy me stuff to buy my love. And you know what? It's working. 3 years ago, they took me to Belize, which is on the water. I had to Google it. So I just wanted to let you know it's on the water. And we did really extravagant things. Like we went on a private snorkeling tour, right? So tell me why I was the only one that was asked if I needed a life vest. That's racism abroad. That's what that is. Okay. That's racism abroad. It follows you. Nobody tells you. And I was very offended because not only do I know how to swim, I grew up with a pool and that pool was shaped like a cartoon duck. Swag. All right. So I looked the instructor in his face and I said, "Excuse me, sir, I don't need that. Get out of my face." I got into the water and I immediately started to drown. I did. I felt like Rose at the end of Titanic, but instead of floating on a door, I was floating on my husband, just trying to make it back to shore. It was very embarrassing. When I told my grandmother about it, she's like, imbra Nonye. She was dissing me even when I said that. So I gotta say that, I already told you I'm a broke bitch. And I, to try and feel better about myself, I've been shopping at fashionnova.com. Which is a famous whole clothes distributor. It is, okay? And when I shopped at Fashion Nova in January of last year, I ordered it 2-day shipping because I wanted to be a hoe in a hurry. I did, okay? Tell me why 3 weeks later, my clothes still hadn't gotten there, right? So I wrote them a little email with these nails, these big nails. I was like, "Excuse me, I think you forgot about me." They wrote me right back. They're like, "Oh, we're very sorry. In 6 to 8 weeks, you will get your clothes, a refund, store credit, or an AutoZone gift card." I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, I do need breaks. AutoZone might be okay. So I had to recoup my money because I still didn't know what was going on with my Fashion Nova. I couldn't get my refund, couldn't get anything. So I started driving for Postmates. All right, I was driving for Postmates. I was an essential worker in the height of the pandemic. Thank you. I'll take my crown. Thank you very much. Guess how long I did it for? About 3 days. I'm going to tell you why. Rich people don't tip is number one. Also, I found out that rats can climb trees when I was doing it, which was very scary. Did you know that rats can climb trees? I didn't know. All right, because up in Boston, we have rats who do not do that. All right, that's where I'm from originally. They don't climb trees there. They just eat pizza in the street. That's what they do. Here, you have some athletic rats. In New York City, they're athletic rats. I saw a rat jump up into somebody's vehicle, okay? Jump up into somebody's car. And tell me why that man ran out of his car at that stoplight, okay? He was at a stoplight. He ran out of the car. And I was like, "Why are you running out of your car? Come on." And then I saw the rat, though. And the rat was chasing him with a switchblade, okay? I was like, oh, my God. He's got carjacked by a rat. That's crazy, okay? So Postmates, I noticed these rats in a tree. They're up there. One was in a hammock that had made out of a mask, discarded mask, okay? And I looked up at the rats in the tree and I was like, oh my God. And for a moment, I was like, you know what? We're just animals enjoying the day. Let me just chill. And then my little rat friend decided to jump down at me. I did what? I fainted. I did. I passed out. And when I woke up, my little rat friend was holding my AutoZone gift card from Fashion Nova. What? The service is incredible. So what I'm trying to say is just shop at Fashion Nova, okay? I've been Nonye Brown West. Thank you so much. All right, back to you, Nicole.
Oh my Wow. I feel like this has been the longest like advertisement / warning for New York City. It's like,
really
come. But you might meet a dude with a dent in his head. He'll probably fall in trash. A rat will climb up on a tree. You know what I mean? Like into your car. This is V. I'm sure. I feel like you had some stories to tell as well. I can't wait to come back to New York. I'll be there in July. Nonye, before I let you go, please tell the people if there's anything you'd like to plug, where they can find you. I know you're ripping and running all over the city.
Lord knows.
Yes. All right. So, yes, you can go on my website, nonyecomedy.com, which is right down there. But also, I'm going to be in DC for a 4-day run featuring in July from, I think, the 8th and through the 11th, right? So check that out, DC Comedy Law. And yeah, tomorrow, if you're in Boston, please come. MGH, which is Mass General Hospital, they're throwing a little Juneteenth shindig, and I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be a whole 20 minutes I wrote just for them, because guess what? That paper is good. When you pay me enough, I'll write you some new minutes. If you pay me enough, I'll write you some new minutes. Okay. So